good. Hey, what's going on guys? Dre here and welcome back to the channel. So it's about that time where we are actually coming up to the end of yet another year. One in which many persons have now had to become accustomed to what is now the new norm of working from home. Now, this has brought about the need for many to have a proper and defined space at home that can create and enhance productivity, and one that definitely provides inspiration. Now, the majority of my work that is done at my desk here at home involves mostly editing client photos and editing videos for this YouTube channel, which is actually in a spare bedroom that I'm using both as an office and also a YouTube filming space. Now, I have put a lot of thought into designing my ideal setup, one where I can both be productive and stay inspired. And I must say that I've pretty much come a far way and really close to just about achieving that. But as a creative, there are times when you just need to switch things up, make a few upgrades to ignite inspiration and just keep that creative juice flowing, which actually brings us to today's video. Now, if you've followed the channel and remembered my last desk setup tour, then you would remember that I did mention that I was intending to make future upgrades to the setup. Well, now it's that time, and I'm actually going to take you guys along with me and show you the different upgrades and changes that I've made to the setup. All right, let's go. So for the first thing that I wanted to change to the setup is to rearrange the display posters and the foam panels that I have on the wall. I just needed to change up the design a bit, but to still keep it a bit simple. It was really hard trying to figure out what I wanted to change about the design, but eventually I decided to go with this design with the foam panels and keeping two of the display posters in front of the monitor with the other poster placed to the side. And to be honest, I really loved how it turned out. You can let me know your thoughts and what you think about the design change that I made to the wall by leaving a comment down in the comment section below. But with that first step done and out the way, it's time to move on to some of the more important changes that I made on the actual desk setup. And of course, I had to pretty much clear the entire desk because one of the changes that I finally was able to make was to upgrade the monitor arm that was holding up my Dell 38-inch ultra-wide monitor. Now, the brand of the monitor arm I decided to go with is from AVLT, and the setup process for fitting together and having this monitor arm mounted was pretty straightforward, as all the necessary tools that are required were provided in the box. So it was really just to remove my old monitor arm and mount the upgraded ones to my desk so that I can now have the ability to just adjust the position of my monitor to whatever suits me best. And needless to say, that was a very necessary upgrade. All in all, I'm actually quite impressed with this monitor arm, and the build quality is excellent. It's able to hold and handle my 38-inch ultra-wide monitor with ease at any position without drooping. The added cable management feature is also definitely a big plus. I think I might make a dedicated video for this monitor arm, so definitely sub to the channel and turn post notifications on so you'd be the first to know when that video goes live. Now, after successfully mounting my monitor to the new monitor arm, the rest of the upgrades and changes to the setup gets pretty easier from here on. After clearing off the desk and giving the desk a proper dusting and polishing it with the good old English furniture spray, it's time to change out the speakers. Alright, so old speakers, these are the Razer Nomo speakers. Very good sounding speakers, but I decided to change them out to something a little bit more sleek. Now, as I mentioned, the speakers that I had previously were the Razer Nomo speakers, and they were really good sounding speakers, but I wanted to change these out to something that is a bit different, slightly stepping away from the RGB that these had, but more so, I have now gained a much deeper appreciation for great audio and becoming more of an audiophile enthusiast. And with that in mind, I decided to pick up a pair of dedicated reference speakers. Now, the ones that I decided to start off with are these Klipsch R41M passive bookshelf speakers, and was so happy that I decided on these. They sound exceptional in my opinion and definitely works well for more of a small space, like of course as part of a desk setup, but is also very versatile enough to be used in other situations. Because these are passive speakers, I definitely needed a small but powerful enough amplifier to power my new speakers. And so I decided to go with the Loxg A30 amplifier. Now, this amp is more than powerful to drive my speakers and comes with tons of other features that would be too long to mention in this video, but I'll be happy to do a review on this amplifier by letting me know in the comment section down below. Actually, I did a review on the Klipsch speakers and gave my thoughts as to why I think these should be considered for many desk setups. I'll ensure to leave a link to the video in the iCards above, as well as down in the description box below, so you can go and check it out. The stands that the speakers are on are the Kanto speaker stands, and they come in two different colors, black and white. I decided to go with the black, and they also come in two different heights, 6 and 9 inches. I decided to go with the 6 inches, which I'm absolutely happy that they worked out just as how I envisioned it. They blend and fit really well with the vibe and aesthetic of my setup. Now that the desk is starting to take shape, it's time to put the finishing touches to the setup by bringing in the desk accessories. The majority of the upgrades to my desk accessories are actually from a company called Grovemade. Now, this video is not sponsored by Grovemade, but the awesome folks over by Grovemade saw my first desk setup tour and loved it. And they did decide to send me a few of their desk accessories to help with this upgrade, which I must give a huge thanks to them for. Now, if you guys haven't heard about Grovemade, they're a Portland, Oregon based company that designs and makes some of the most beautiful and high quality desk accessories that provides much needed functionality to your workspace. So the very first accessory I needed to change was my desk pad. I got this extra large Grovemade matte black desk pad, which was the exact size and material that I was looking for. It didn't cover my entire desktop, and the matte texture makes it so easy to clean, which I can't say the same for my other cheaper desk pads I had. To add a little contrast to the matte black desk pad, I added a medium wool felt desk pad and a small leather mouse pad, which are also from Grovemade. That just matches perfectly with my two go-to peripherals, the Logitech MX Keith and the MX Master 3. I also recently added the dark desk tray from Grovemade to my desk shelf, which I purchased some time ago, and this just adds much needed storage on my desk, which is something that I definitely needed to have. Another beautiful Grovemade upgrade to the setup is this walnut MacBook dock that I used to dock my 16-inch 2019 MacBook Pro. I love the fact that this dock is lined with wool felt material that protects my MacBook from scratches. Now, this is something that I was definitely scared that would happen with my previous laptop dock that I had. And now to complete the new Grovemade additions are this awesome looking headphone stand, this absolutely stunning MagSafe stand for my iPhone, this lovely wood pen cup, and also a black pen with its stand, which are all in the beautiful walnut finish. All these quality Grovemade accessories not only gives the setup that stunning look, but also really gives it that sense of purpose and practicality. Now, since my newfound enthusiasm in the audiophile world, I wanted to also upgrade the headphones that I normally use at my desk, which were the Sony XM2s, to something that's a bit more detailed in sound. So I decided to pick up the Philips 9600 MBs open back headphones. Now, the sound from these are really good and opens up a whole new world of audio as a beginner audiophile. These headphones are easily powered by the Loxg A30 amplifier, as it doubles as a pretty good DAC. And the other cool thing that comes bundled with the Philips 9600 MBs is that it comes with a detachable boom mic that you can go ahead and attach to the headphones, and just like that, you can now use these headphones for gaming, or you can attach it to your PC to do video calls, you know, stuff like that. So I think this is a pretty cool feature. Okay guys, so now you are hearing the audio quality that is coming straight from the detachable boom mic that comes paired with the Philips 9600s. I think it sounds pretty good for what it is. Definitely, as I said before, you can use this for when you're gaming, or if you're on a video chat and you need a microphone, this will be very useful and is quite good enough for what it is. So again, this is the audio quality that you can come to expect. No post-processing. This is just raw, straight out of the microphone. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below. Now, the rest of the setup for the most part remains the same as was in the first desk setup tour. These are the desk itself, which is the X-Desk height adjustable sit-stand desk, the Dell 38-inch ultra-wide monitor, the CalDigit TS3 Plus, which connects all my peripherals, including the monitor, to my 16-inch MacBook Pro, my graphic tablet of choice, the XP Pen Star 06 wireless graphic tablet, and of course the Logitech MX Keys and MX Master 3. However, there was one more upgrade that was necessary to make, as it impacted significantly on my productivity, and that upgrade was actually to my internet speed and connection at my desk. You see, my wireless router from my internet provider is set up pretty far from my dedicated workspace at home, and I keep having terrible connection and slow speeds from my phone and especially on my laptop, which was frustrating. So I decided to invest in a wireless mesh system, and definitely that was the best choice that I've made because it made so much difference. I got the Mesh Force M3 wireless mesh system, and it has worked out so much better for me. I had much better and more stable connections and much faster internet speeds. Needless to say more, I am really happy with this product. The setup was super easy and straightforward. But lastly, I could not have ended the video without giving you guys an update on my gaming setup project. Now, since the last setup tour, I have changed and added some stuff to the gaming setup. The majority of it were repurposed from my previous desk setup. The only new addition is this 32-inch Samsung Smart TV, which is connected to my PS5 gaming console. The TV is mounted on my old monitor arm, which actually worked out really well. Needless to say, this is still an ongoing project, and hope to make some significant changes and upgrades to this setup in the future, even though it does look really awesome for where it is now. But that's it guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed the upgrades that I made to the desk setup, and that you perhaps got some ideas for your own desk setup as well. If you enjoyed the video, please ensure to drop a like on it and share it with your friends. That'll be a massive help. If you want to also support the channel and to see similar content, you can also consider subscribing as I seek to grow this YouTube community. That'll be it for this one. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace.